know, a 100-year-old college has a huge legacy.
And then as we get older and, more and more into business, now there comes a time when you want to give back more. Okay. In whichever way, in forms of time, in forms of money. So you start doing mentoring, you start doing activities that help somebody else, probably give training. I remember there was a time when I even went all the way to Chitradurga, to Mokalmoru, to all these Bijapur, Bagalkot, just to explain to the women entrepreneurs there as to what is a costing sheet. Simple thing as raw material.
The recipient of Sir M. Vishveshwaraya Award from Karnataka Institute of Engineers, the Karnataka Rajyotsava Award for Social Causes, Karnataka Women Achievers Award 2024, and many more. That is Uma Devi Reddy. Uma founded High-Tech Magnetics and Electronics Private Limited during her last semester at UVCE Bengaluru. That was the year 1984. Later this year, Uma will be the first woman president of the Federation of Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
You're listening to ImpactPlease, a charity podcast, and your host, Usha Rao. Each episode is an exclusive showcase of one grassroots nonprofit. Be the change you want to see and invest in lasting impact.
Today's episode takes you through the UVCE GA, University Vishveshwaraya College of Engineering Graduates Association, a one-of-a-kind alumni association.
He basically at that time said, it's such a waste for a woman to get an engineering degree because all you're going to do is you're going to take it and then do nothing with it. Instead, if a man gets educated, he's going to take care of it.
I remember that.
So that kind of became a challenge for me. But then I had that chala, in fact, in front of me saying, I will not, let my engineering go waste. So I ended up doing my master's here in computer science and I joined Ericsson.
From the same class of 1984, Shashi Mariputtanna. After 37 years in the industry, many of those at Ericsson, Shashi was responsible for setting up the first R&D center in India for Ericsson.
Because there were a lot of people that I hired were first generation engineers. And so when I hired them and then you saw how much they improved, their family improved. And I remember sending them to Sweden, for training. First time they went abroad, and so like Red said, it's very similar, right? You suddenly say it's a little bit something more that you're doing something that's affecting other people's lives.
Retired now, Shashi is actively involved with non-profits like the Indian Cultural Heritage Foundation in Dallas and Akshaya Patra in India. Usha T.S. was how I was known in college. After a successful career in the technology industry, I founded ImpactPlease to find ways to compound impact. Initiated by Uma and Shashi and aided by Mahesh Ramchandran and myself, we, the electrical engineering class of 1984 UVCE, came together.
I confidently talk to you today. Initial days I couldn't. I would just say no. So my public speaking skills have also improved a lot. And in college cultural clubs, I am a part of many.
Bhavani, a student of third semester computer science and engineering at UVCE, comes from a village Kaivara and Chikbalapur, where her father is a temple manager and mother a homemaker.
That time my financial financial status was not very good at my home, and it really helped for my paying my fees and hostel mess bills and all those things. And
Vijay from Belagavi, class of 2016, UVC Computer Science and Engineering. After 4 years at Dell R&D, Vijay now works at Flipkart.
Yes, ma'am. Same. Even I come from a middle class family. So rather than contributing financially to my family, I don't want to be a burden for them.
From Koppa, Mysuru district, Anjal is a fourth semester mechanical engineering student at UVCE. His father works for a daily wage, and mother, he says, is a homemaker. Just like Bhavani, Anjal, and Vijay, many students at UVC come from smaller towns and villages in rural Karnataka. Most are first generation college aspirants that have gone on to inspire others at their villages. An 80,000 rupees annual fees at a private college is unthinkable. Add to that the overheads of staying in Bengaluru. A UVC education at less than half the cost, although alluring, is still out of reach.
Instance was one of the students, faculty actually told this. He used to come late every day to the class, morning class, madam. He allowed him for 2, 3 times. The fourth time he sent him outside. He didn't allow to come inside the class. Why are you coming late every week? So he sent him outside. That student waited outside the classroom for almost 2 hours. After the class was done, he asked sorry, apologized, etc. The faculty asked him, why are you coming late every day? That student told, ma'am, sir, in the hostel, morning breakfast will be served only at 8:30. If I don't have the breakfast, in the afternoon I have labs. I can't miss the labs. If I miss the afternoon lunch, I will have only the night dinner. I can't afford to pay anything. So if I miss even the breakfast, I'll miss the lunch anyways. So it will be only dinner. I'll be like, say, I will not be able to sustain that. So that is why I'm coming late.
Satish Anna, as he is fondly referred to by the students, himself a graduate of Information Sciences from the 2009 batch at UVCE, Satish AG is the secretary of the UVCE Graduates Association.
And one day when we're almost at the end of graduation, we were all discussing that, oh, we have been so active, so etc. etc. Someone asked, okay, what after the college? So that time, mainly me, Lomesh, my batchmate again, he's from electrical, Harsha from electronics, and Naveen from mechanical. So we four of us, we decided that, see, we will have to bring something, create a platform. So we wanted to, we built a small website called as Vision UVC. The name also was just general.
In the beginning, Vision UVC had limited vision: a centenary 5K run, a 2-day program, UVC Payana, and a monthly newsletter called Sampada. With a goal to document the past, present, and future of UVC, Sampada is soon releasing its 180th edition.
Mainly Dr. V.K. Atre sir, who is the Padma Vibhushan from 61 batch, Major General Neelkantappa from 63 batch. They are the ones who suggested this. We had done the centenary events. They asked us to do create a platform wherein alumni could come and give back to the college.
A very active ambassador of the UVCE GA, both with the students and the alumni, Satish is part of a much larger organization. The UVCE GA is registered with bylaws from the Cooperative Society Act. A president, vice president, secretary, joint secretary, treasurer, board, advisory, and general body members. With a large body of work cut out, the association has subcommittees: academic, industry, fundraising, communication, event management, and student connect.
More than scholarship, for me, mentorship has helped a lot, and even it is helping even now, and it will forever be the one of the best part of UVCG is what I would like to tell. So my mentor Deepa Shanai ma'am, she's she's one of the she's not just like my mentor, she's become my best friend.
I can't describe you in my words actually. So more than providing us financial security, it gives us exposure to the real world situation, whatever happening, and it totally changed me, to be frank. So it was not like a mentor and a mentee; it was like I'm talking to a brother kind of thing.
The mentorship And opportunities that the UVCE GA opens have been hugely beneficial in giving a wholesome experience for the students, pushing them beyond their comfort zones.
I also won in a Kagada poster presentation competition and also won in Securathon, which was a idea presentation competition. I also presented my first research paper. A lot of things changed from the beginning and like till now.
So whenever company, even the companies for placements, when they come to our college, they first take them to Marvel to see how students working on the project. And I am one of the senior coordinator research student in Marvel. So I have worked in many multiple clubs and including Marvel. So I am in electric vehicles and renewable energy department. So and recently, with help of Marvel, I won this National Student Conference Technical Fest, and I won Project Track first place winner for Kagada.
Markup space for research and development. Marvel is UVCE GA's addition to complement with resources where the college lacks in funds. Vijay is active at the UVCE GA, giving his time and finances. Anjal and Bhavani are eager to give back once they are financially secure.
Give them the freedom. We will tell them that you don't worry about the fund, we will raise it. It is our responsibility. How many our genuine candidates you feel, you shortlist them.
Year 1 in 2009, 7 students were awarded scholarships. Thanks to the increasing involvement from alumni, the results have been very gratifying. Last year, out of 350 applicants, 70 scholarships amounting to 11 lakh rupees were awarded to deserving students. And how do we know if the students are deserving? Every year, they requalify by attending interviews, presenting supplemental material like videos, proof of merit and need, and extracurricular activities.
And regularly, they were monitoring my activities, how am I spending, and what am I doing exactly, and what are my day-to-day activities.
It's happening only because of the alumni for the interview funds, whatever it is. It is like say well, every year the interviews are happening only because alumni come, whether it is online or offline. They come, they talk to the students.
Today, there are about 1,800 UVCE alumni who are registered with the UVCE GA. All it takes is 600 rupees for a lifetime membership. The alumni can choose to help with interviews, mentorship, and financial contributions.
But the core essence, if you ask, even today, the motivation to do any of this is because I feel whatever I am today, it is just because UVC gave that to me. As a person, as like say, whatever I try to talk to people or whatever my behavior is or anything, it is just because that is what I've learned in UVC. So I wanted to make sure that that is one part of the community giving back to the society is what I could do. So that is the main driving force, madam.
We paid so little for our engineering degree. I think we keep saying, I think in those days, if you look at what the dollar equivalent is, I think we paid less than maybe $200 for our entire 5-year degree. And we got so much out of it, especially I think our batch of 100 students of electrical engineering, majority have done extremely well. And it's not just, they've kind of like Reds, they've kind of got a name. And we said with all this, and it's all thanks to our UVC education, we should really give back.
I thought all of us are in our lives in a position where we can give whatever we think we can. But I think we just answer our own conscience that, we try to do something for somebody.
Now we have an avenue, the GA is there. Now let us put in some concrete efforts and set up a scholarship that, we can give back.
Yeah, I would like to thank Satish Anna for being a constant support for every one of UVC GA scholarship recipients. For me personally, Satish Anna, whatever I approach him, he keeps guiding me throughout the entire stuff.
It just took us a few phone calls. And we, the UVCE Electrical Engineering class of 1984, are proud to have raised funds to set up an endowment for 2 scholarships that will be ongoing. Aptly named Ruby 1984, this commemorates 40 years since we received the education that gave us a huge leap in our careers. A big shout out to all the classmates who participated. Please write in the comments. For those we couldn't reach, please write to us. We are still accepting funds. If you are an alumnus of UVCE and are interested in creating an endowment for your class, please write to us at impactplease@gmail.com. Register at www.uvcega.org and participate. Together, you can make a world of difference in the lives of many aspiring students. Wish you all a very happy New Year.
Inspired by this story? Like, share, and subscribe. Have a group of friends or family interested in making the impact journey together? Write to us at impactplease@gmail.com. Visit www.impactplease.org to find more inspiring stories. Opening and closing announcements and vocal sound effects by Aparna Narsu and sitar by Sampada Bhalerao.